Hi everyone, this is Lindsay and Christine, your friendly Columbus State librarians at the Delaware campus. Please feel free to reach out to us with any library questions you have. To reach Lindsay, email lgibson11@cscc.edu, and to reach Christine, email kkinzer3@cscc.edu. You may also email the library's general email reference address at refdesk@cscc.edu. If you'd like an answer in real time, please be sure to go to the library's website at library.cscc.edu and click on the Ask the Library box to open a chat with a librarian. So today we're going to talk about Google Scholar. If you've never heard of Google Scholar, it's a free search engine that retrieves scholarly writing across all disciplines. More specifically, Google Scholar includes abstracts, articles, books, theses, and dissertations, patents, and court opinions, instead of websites that you would see in normal Google. You can access Google Scholar through Columbus State Library's database list, or you can open a browser and type in the web address, which is scholar.google.com. I'm going to show you how to do both of those. So you can go to scholar.google.com and get there pretty quickly. Or you can go to the library homepage, which again was library.cscc.edu. And then, because we're focusing on our virtual sources or our virtual, all the virtual resources we have in the library, we have this as our homepage right now. So there's a Need Articles box, check out our databases. So you can click on that. And it takes you straight to our A to Z database list. And because we're looking for Google Scholar, we'll click on the G and we'll scroll down to Google Scholar. So that also takes you there. So, to get search results that include Columbus State's databases, you need to have a Google account. So you sign in with your Google account by clicking Sign In the upper right-hand corner of the screen. So this one you can see says sign in. It automatically signed me in because I'm signed into Google already, but that's what you would click to sign in. Once you're signed in, you can update your settings to include Columbus State resources. You do this by clicking on the hamburger menu in the upper left corner of the screen, so that's here. Click Settings, and then you click Library Links. This is where you would type in Columbus State Community College into the search box. And then you just click search. I've already found it, obviously, and you would just check this box here and then make sure you click save. So now we're going to try a search. Type your keywords into the search box. So let's say I'm going to look for articles about food insecurity. So I typed that in, I pressed enter, and let's pause for a minute and look at and focus our results. The first thing I'm going to do is change the date range by clicking on Custom Range in the upper left-hand corner. So here we see Custom Range. I'm going to type 2015 as the beginning date and 2020 as the end date, so we limit our results to the last 5 years. So 2015, 2020, click search there. And the other thing I want to do is uncheck patents because I'm not really interested in results that include patents. So there's our updated search. When you look at the results screen, please notice that if you scroll down just a little, you get a nice related searches area. So that's right here, related searches. These related searches can be helpful in supplying additional keywords or providing suggestions on a different or more focused topic to research. I want to now draw your attention to the right side of the screen. So here you'll see PDF or HTML links to journal articles owned by Columbus State or that are open content. Click on one of these links for full text access. So you see every article you don't necessarily have access to, but the ones you do are here. So let's choose, we'll just choose this first one. So that's what you would click on to get full text access to the article. So now let's look at the results. At the bottom of each result, you'll see, moving from left to right, a star, so that's here, quotation marks, a cited by number, related articles, and different versions. The star is a clickable tool that allows you to save that article to your library. This is similar to saving an article in a folder in a database. Next up is the quotation mark. Pay special attention to this because this is where you get the citation for Google Scholar articles. So if we clicked on it, all the citations come up, MLA, APA. So that is citations. Just remember that the citation is computer generated, so you'll want to double check your citation before handing in your paper. So if you go to, let me show you where to go to check those. You can go to library.cscc.edu again, and then if we go across the top ribbon here to research help, we'll see MLA citations and APA citations. You would just choose one of those and choose the type of source you're using. So we're using articles, let's say, and we're using a journal article from a database. Just make sure you compare the citation that Scholar gives you to the citation we have. Make sure the author's capitalization of their names is the same. Make sure you see italics in the right place, and make sure punctuation is in the correct place. So that's how you would check your citation. Okay, after cited by, you will see, or after we see the citation, the quotation marks, you'll see cited by, which basically helps you decide how helpful this article has been to other scholars writing on the same topic. Next to that is related articles, that's here, and on the very end is the other versions section here. These other versions can sometimes help you find the article if no full text access is available through Columbus State's library. In general, Google Scholar is a great tool to use, but please remember that it doesn't include every single article from all the library's databases. Please remember that librarians are available to help you if you get stuck in the research process. And one last thing I want to show you, since I mentioned the research process, is again from the library's homepage, library.cscc.edu. If you go to Research Help, under that you'll see the research process. So finding an article is part of the research process. This research guide that a librarian has created will walk you through every step from the beginning of thinking of a research topic and finding background information to finding articles and books and websites and evaluating if those are appropriate sources. Also, how to cite them, that's here as well. So it takes you from step one, just getting your assignment, to the very end of the research process. So this could also be very helpful for you. So thanks for listening, and please feel free to reach out to us with any questions you might have.